Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I will be honest, I did not plan to film this video today, but Phil and I, we went out and about earlier just running some errands. We saw a flyer for a book sale in Onehunga. Phil and I, being bookworms, we thought we would check out this book sale and we would just kind of see what we thought, really. And let me just let me give you a rundown of exactly what we did. These are only the books that I managed to find for myself. Phil also found some, and yeah, so that happened. Do we have any room to put these on our bookshelf, you may ask? No, we do not. We still have a container full of books in our living room. Here I am with a book haul for you guys. I used to do Lions book sale hauls way back in the day when I lived in Hawke's Bay. I will leave that playlist down below and in the eye for you guys as well, because I did manage to find a lot in those book hauls. And I think Phil and I have just found the same thing up here. It is not the Lions book sale, it is like the Rotary Club book sale or something. But essentially all of these books were under $5. All of the money goes to charity. It's run over 2 days. It's kind of in this like little hall thing. They have like different rooms in the hall, and so they have like fiction in one room, non-fiction and like lifestyle and travel and all that kind of stuff in one room. Then they have like the religious section with like the DVDs and the CDs and that kind of thing, and then they have another section for like kids. And so Phil and I spent a couple of hours there this afternoon just having a flick through, and yeah, as you can see, we managed to find a lot of really nice bits and pieces. So I thought I'd share with you guys what we got. Some of these were on my list to find, and some of them I just grabbed spur of the moment. We have some fiction, non-fiction, and also some kids books as well. I don't know individually how much these cost, but we spent $30 in total, and I think apart from the books that I'm going to show you right now, I think Phil got 4 others. So I'm going to start off with these 2 books here, which I am so excited to have. So we have City of Lost Souls and City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. So these essentially are the last 2 books in the Mortal Instruments series. I have the first 4 on my bookshelf currently. I really wanted to find the last 2 books to finish the series. I haven't started reading the series, but I thought if I just have all of the books there, then I can just go through them like back to back. Super happy. This was literally the first book that I found. I think I was in the book sale for like probably like a minute flicking through, and I saw this, and then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do some damage in here. And then the lady who was working there, I said to her that I was looking for this book. It was the only one I needed, and then she ended up finding it and gave it to me. I also really want to get the other ones down here, the Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, and Clockwork Princess, and then the Shadowhunters Codex, which is like an extra one. So apparently the bottom ones are the prequels. May as well do the series, hey. The next series I got was this one here. So I'm not sure what this is called, but this is the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series. They're by, is it Stieg Larsson? The first book is obviously The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Second one is The Girl Who Played with Fire. And then the third book is The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. So yeah, I actually know nothing about these books. I haven't watched the movie, but I just thought while they were there, I would just grab them, see what I think. Next up, I got Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. I do actually already own this book. I have the movie cover, and all of the rest of the books that I have are their kind of original covers. So I thought I would just pick this up while I saw it to switch it out so that I would have all of them match. This one is also a special edition because it does have chapters of Midnight Sun in the back, which is Twilight told from Edward's point of view. Haven't read it yet, but I do really want to. I read the Twilight series when I was in high school, and I think it's a good series. I think the movies aren't as great, but the books are really good. And this book sale literally had so many of the Twilight books. You could have bought the series like twice over at least. Next up I have this one here. Now this one is Forever Summer by Alison Noel. This one again I read during high school, and from what I can remember I did really enjoy it. So this one you get 2 books in one. So you have Laguna Cove and Cruel Summer. So I do want to go through these again, probably next summer. I don't think I'll quite get to it this summer, and just reread it and make sure that I really like it, because obviously Phil and I have a lot of books, and so we're just trying to keep books on our shelf that we either haven't read or ones that we really like and would recommend to friends. I'm also not going to read the backs of all of them because I feel like otherwise this video would be quite long. The next book I got is this one here, and I am so excited for this one here. I have heard heard Rachel Catherine talk about this book and rave about it, so I thought I would grab it. This one is The Woman in the Window by AJ Finn. This one I believe is like a thriller, so it's quite a chunky thriller, so I was like, oh, I just want to try it, and this was on my list to get as well. Next up is this one here. Now this one Phil actually found, but I'm going to put it in this haul because I want to read this as well. This one is Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. Phil and I have watched the show, I think it's on Netflix, and we loved it. It's actually going to be in a favorites video that's coming up. The apocalypse has never been funnier. The nice and accurate prophecies of Agnes Nutter. But I just think it'll be a funny read. So that's kind of all we have for fiction. So I'll do a religious book next, and then I have a non-fiction, and then I'll move on to kids book. So I saw this book and I thought I would grab it. This one is Experiencing God by Henry T. Blackaby and Claude V. King. I do apologize if I am in a different position. My battery just died, so I've just changed it over. Saw this, I read the back, thought it was quite good. I feel like I have heard people talk about this book, but yeah, no one that I know personally has ever recommended it to me. So if you are Christian, because Phil and I are Christian, and you have read this, can you let me know if it's any good? Obviously you do have to be careful with religious stuff with what you read, because sometimes people will try and lead you astray. It says Experiencing God challenges Christians to experience the fullness of a life lived in fellowship with the loving personal God who reveals himself to us in special ways and exceptional ways. Even as we try to understand him, God is accomplishing his glorious work through us. The next book I have is the non-fiction book, and that is this one here. So this is Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. Now again, I heard Rachel Catherine talking about this and raving about this. That's initially why I grabbed it, and then I realized that Phil has actually listened to this on audiobook and he loved it, but he did want to get a physical copy of it. He did actually do a blog post on it as well, so if you aren't following my husband's blog, I'll leave that down below. I think he's got a post going up soon. I thought this would be really interesting to read. I love anything to do with like sleep and dreams. I find it so interesting, so I thought I would really enjoy this book as well. And then the last 4 books I have to show you guys are kids books. I just want to preface again, I am not currently pregnant. Phil and I aren't trying as of yet, but we are starting to buy things and slowly put them away because we know it will be in the near future. So when I see cute kids books, I grab them. So I'm going to start off with this because I am so excited for this. This is My Baby Book, a first 5-year diary. Now I was shocked to see that this literally has not even been written in. This is compiled and designed by Desmond R. Wood and illustrated by Patricia Ludlow. I'm just going to flick through this with you guys because like, look how flippin' cute this is. Like, it's just those little like moments that you like have to write stuff in. So like at the start you have like your contents and then like about your parents, all the stuff about like your arrival into the world and whatnot. I just thought it was so cute, and like I was just so surprised it hadn't been written in. This is going to be put away for our first baby and then I'm going to fill it out. The next book that I found is this one, which I thought was really cute. This is What Time Is It, Peter Rabbit. So obviously it's based on the original tales by Beatrix Potter, and it's just kind of one where you can like teach your kids how to like read time, so you can like move the hand so you can like play around with it, and then there's just like questions at the back. I also found this one, which is one of my most favorite ones I think from this like whole haul. This is Bath Time with Humphrey by Sally Hinter, but it again is quite thick. It's like one of those like my first books, if you know what I mean, and it just has like pages about bath time, stories in the bath. So I just thought it would be a really good one to get my kids excited for bath time, because I feel like kids hate bath time. So if we read that like every time before bath time, hopefully it'll get them excited about bath time. And then the last kids book that I found, and the last book that I have in this haul for you guys, is this one here. So this one is My First Dictionary. This is an ABC dictionary for ages 4 and up. You could probably do this from age 3 as well. I reckon they would be fine. The only thing about it is that it does have some pen on the front here. So if you guys know how to get pen out of things, can you let me know? I know pen is really hard to get out, and originally I wasn't going to get it because I'm like, oh, it's got pen on it. But then I looked inside and I was like, it's actually really cute. Like, I couldn't pass it up. So it has like the B's, D's, and it just has like different sections and then pictures and a small explanation of things. And I just thought thought it'd be a good way for them to like learn words and learn what things are. So you have literally the whole alphabet here, so we could easily go through that, and it says A is for apple, B is for banana. It'd be a nice thing to teach them. And then they have a page for numbers, which again is really good. They have colors and shapes, and with the colors you also have animals as well, which I think is really good. And then they have opposites, which I think is a hard thing for kids to understand. And then yeah, I just thought it was a good little all-round book. So yeah, that is everything that I picked up in a little spontaneous book trip. I think it starts from 9, goes till 5 on Saturday, and then they do 9 till 2 on Sunday as well. However, you can go from 7 to 9 if you pay an extra $20, and you can get like first in, first served. So I think Phil and I might do that next year, even though it's going to be a really flippin' early start. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this book haul, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Please make sure to turn on the notifications and check out my social media. I will always link it down below in the description box. If you guys wanted to watch any more of those Lines book sale hauls, I would have left the playlist down below for you guys as well. I'm so happy with all of these today. Like, it's just such a good stack. That's like not even all of them, so just gotta figure out where in my house I'm gonna put these. But yeah, I think that is everything that I have for now, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye.